Hugh, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Is that right? I can't. Hugh Jackman may have faced villains, superheroes, and action scenes, but nothing seems to be as difficult as trying to keep a straight face during some takes. These are Hugh Jackman bloopers so funny they had to stop filming. Hugh, told you I hate hamburgers. Laughter. It's a burrito. Not even the simplest things were safe from going wrong during filming. Laughter. And when Ryan Reynolds was around, it became even harder for Hugh to keep a straight face. Hugh, I was in anal birth. Sorry. Ryan, nobody knows. Laughter. Hugh, everybody knows. Guilty on all charges. And there were moments when Hugh simply couldn't remember his next line. Hugh, freaking line, right? What's a line? Line, in character pop his stomach plate. We're going to do a valve bypass to his auxiliary. Okay. Wipe down his, the silver and stuff. Help me pop his stomach plate. We're going to do a valve bypass to his. Don't you laugh at me. She's not the sharpest tool in the shack. Hugh, wow. Not every line came out as planned. Some came with an unexpected swear word. Line, in character party on back here. Hugh, I'm going to veto that, right? Sorry. Money to get a new body. Some characters are missed so much that Hugh even imagined one of them in real steel. Hugh, Mother Wolverine, where are you now? This time Ryan's lines were so crazy that he couldn't hold it together. Ryan, like a football from 1912. Full-blown gonorrhea had a baby with a chihuahua. Her tongue is your new bath. Her, has teeth. Hugh, sorry, I think you moved my finger. There we go. Wow, this is cool. Ryan, she has a hungry, we'll cut that out. Hugh, that's dessert. Yeah. Laughter. Oh my God, that's so funny. If someone had planned this moment on purpose, they probably couldn't have gotten a result this perfect. Hugh. God, they went out the other window. Away from the seriousness of their character, Hugh showed a much more playful side behind the scenes. Hugh. Luke, you're our only hope. Hugh also had his moments as the target of jokes on set. Hugh. I'm the only one who's going to remember any of this, right? Okay, now, see you later. Someone, you got to be kidding me. Some situations simply made Hugh completely lose his concentration. Someone, you had your boobs done. Hugh, thanks for noticing. They look great. Not all bloopers ended in laughter. Some of them actually hurt. Screaming and groaning. Hugh, okay. Laughter. Oh my God. Whoa. It's just impossible to get your leg up. Someone. Yeah, I know. In this scene, Hugh managed to keep his composure, at least until the director called cut. Laughter. And thank goodness Kate Beckinsale's sword wasn't real. Laughter. Someone. Set your sword on. And in the middle of all the chaos, the one who ended up getting the worst of it was the cameraman himself. Hugh. Peaceful thoughts. I'm so sorry. During the action scenes, Hugh's co-stars could also turn a simple take into an unpredictable situation. Co-star. We should never have come down here. It was a mistake to free. You're right, I'm sorry. Hugh, woo. That's in the trailer right there. And even when the scene was already over, Hugh kept giving it everything as if nothing was happening. Hugh, oh that's crazy. Oh, that's brutal. That's, oh man. Laughter. Someone, I know, that's really good. That's really good. And among all kinds of bloopers, the props ended up creating some of Hugh's most unexpected moments. Line, in character may others, he is passionate in the hunting of you, bro. Hugh. It's a low-budget movie. I'm sorry. Line, in character beats me, your father didn't have this or that. You got another one of this. Laughter. He didn't have this cheap souvenir together. And a little competition between him and his co-star ended up making the filming even more interesting. Hugh and we would do a stunt, and Lev would look at me and say, "You going to use your stunt double?" And I'd say, I don't know, are you? And he'd be like, I don't think so. And I said, my stunt double's not even here, mate. There was a little bit of game playing going on. Laughter. Someone, don't touch your hair, whatever it is. And Hugh's attempt to impress his co-stars with a magic trick in The Greatest Showman didn't exactly go as planned. Music and singing. Hugh. And take it to the other side. You want to cut it just... And that good sense of humor follows Hugh even when he's away from the sets, even when he takes a pretty big spill live on TV. Host. So it's Hugh Jackman, everybody. It's Hugh Jackman. We apologize to Hugh Jackman's people right now. Okay, we will get shut down. Hugh, trust me, this was not as bad as Oprah. Host. Really? Laughter. This time Ian Zaniah got into a pretty unexpected argument during a recording, doing the trapeze thing. Interviewer. Was there a moment when I think you overexerted yourself? Ian. It was in front of Hugh. So here's the story. Literally. Alright, the point is, we're doing a stunt in front of Hugh Jackman. Now, I have very few scenes with Hugh Jackman. So we're doing this thing where I'm basically up in the air and I spin down and I get caught, and I heard a fart. Laughter. As a professional, I was going to carry on. It was not me. And what happened was the person who was a grown man blamed it on me. Ian. So he thought that. Laughter. I did it. But the crazy, I would never. Interviewer. No one thought that was you. No one. Laughter. On Conan's show, Hugh had barely started the interview when one of his answers already had the entire audience laughing. Conan. Known as probably the nicest actor in the business. Hugh. Go yourself. Conan. Okay, well, bye everybody. Laughter. And Ryan Reynolds took the opportunity to interview Hugh and do what he does best. Mess with his friend. Ryan. Should we have a look at a clip? Let's have a look at a clip. Let's take a look. Told me what? They're getting a new drummer. Hugh. What? What? Laughter. Ryan. I was like, couple observations there. Laughter. You're a great writer, you wrote that. Hugh. Amazing. Ryan. Yeah, I'm 90% teeth, which is also a guy who gets the sideburn stare. Hugh. Yeah, right, yeah. Ryan. Yeah, at some point in the future you're going on a watch list. Like, guaranteed. Hugh. That's not no. This time Hugh made Ryan answer questions while hooked up to a lie detector. Hugh. On July 27, 2014, the test footage for the original Deadpool leaked onto the internet. Were you behind the leak? Ryan. This is a great question. Pass. Hugh. I just want to remind you that you are hooked up to a polygraph. Ryan. I just want to remind you that this does not follow the letter of the law. Laughter. And if I wanted to break out of this room and destroy everything in my path, I will. Hugh. What is the question? Laughter. Ryan. And that's okay. Please just answer the question. Oh well, for sake. I mean, I might have provided an assist. Hugh. Truthful. Ryan. I was Scottie Pippen. Hey, I was just there doing my job and someone else gets all the credit. Hugh. Okay, got it. Laughter. Who would have thought that all that tough guy attitude would completely disappear in front of a few puppies? Hugh. Wait, you guys found actual cute ones. Usually they're hideous. Hi, oh my goodness, yes, oh hello. This is my only outfit. This is my only outfit. Would you like to pee all over it? Oh my gosh, if you're going to pee on it. And when Allison Hammond simply decided to throw Hugh's poster away, his reaction was priceless. Hugh. Got to be really fit. Oh, sorry. It's just very long. Laughter. All your lovers. It's just cardboard, baby. I've got the real thing right here. It's all right, I don't need that. Only Allison Hammond could come up with a boxing glove challenge during an interview. Hugh. Oh geez, this is. Laughter. Oh, I love it, oh my god. So what did you do? This time it was Patrick Stewart who managed to completely break Hugh's tough guy act with an unbelievable story. Patrick, one night, as you do, we were talking about stuff and laughter. I just have no interest. And of course, being circumcised, I said, they were chatting, they're married. She said, you're not circumcised. I said, what do you mean? You've only known me a few. I've known it all my life. I remember my mother telling me, why? Because it was fashionable at the time. She said, you're not circumcised. I said, that's ridiculous. I should know if I'm circumcised, of course I am. But the laughter. Next day, I happened to be seeing my doctor. Doctor, as told by Patrick, are you okay? Laughter. Patrick, while he was down there, my wife and I had a little disagreement. Am I circumcised, aren't I? Because she says I'm not. And he goes, doctor, as told by Patrick, not. Laughter. And Hugh Jackman even showed off a pretty unexpected skill during an interview with Jimmy. Jimmy, how many can you do? Hugh, I'm going to confidently say 10. Jimmy, what do we got there? Alright, come on, you serious? Come on, Jimmy, are we going shirts? Shirts up. We have to wear shirts.